Yes, I'm looking to buy a house, but I have some terrible, terrible credit issues, and I'm just so scared. I don't know what to do.
Well, I tell you what, it makes two of us, woman. I'm, I'm a little nervous about my credit too. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes I pay my Capital One with my Discover card. Sometimes I pay my Discover card with my Capital One card. Heck, last month I paid my Capital One card with my Capital One card. It was a mess. It was a big mess. But that's me. Hey, let me start with this. What's your social? Let me get your social. I am so glad you called. Literally, like I know you said you're a first time home buyer. Buying a house, it will change your life forever. So glad that we're going on this path together. If for some reason I can't help you with getting a mortgage right now because of whatever it may be on your credit report, I know you're a little concerned with it. Don't stress on that. It's very few people I've ever met that don't have something somewhere, and so it's not a big deal if you've got some things in your credit. First thing I'm going to do is go over those with you. We're going to make sure they're correct. Sometimes there's things that go in your credit report that aren't right, so we'll help you navigate that piece. And if there's some things that I see that sometimes it's just small little things that you do that you can tweak, and it'll get your credit report in a place that you're able to buy like in the next 60-90 days maybe. So it might just be some easy things, but whatever it is, I don't want you to stress about it. We will get your credit report pulled up. That's kind of the next step that we'll take in doing this piece. But if it's not where it needs to be, I promise you we'll help you create a plan so that you'll be ready to buy something soon. Sound good? Holy cow, woman. Your credit sucks like the Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs.
Well, what should I do?
What should you do? Well, I'd start with praying first. Pray, then try paying your bills on time. How about that? Let's do it in that order. Maybe you go get a Discover card and pay that Capital One with it. Do that. Do something. You got to do something. Go get that Discover card. We're going to pay that Capital One this month with a Discover card. Now, in 4 weeks, I want you to call me. All right, you call me. I'm going to repull your credit. We're going to repull your credit every week for 26 weeks. And at some point in that 26-week period, we're going to pull that credit and bam, your score is going to be exactly where it needs to be. We're going to move it forward when we if it's week 13 or week 18, it don't matter. Week 10, I don't care. Maybe it's week 25, week 26, whatever that week is that we pull that credit and it's over 640. Bam, we're going after it. Good news is it's not nearly as bad as you thought it was. So right now, I'll be blunt and honest because I want to help you and give you the reality of the thing and the truth too, right? So yes, you're not able to buy right now. However, I'm going to give you a couple little tips of things that you can do that honestly, I do think within probably the next 4 to 6 months, you're going to be in a position to buy. Okay, so I'm going to go through those things with you. I can do it here on the phone. We can meet in person, do it over Zoom. But once we go over that, I'm going to then send you an email outlining exactly what the plan is to get you in that order to be able to do something soon. Okay? Now, once we go through that, you understand it, you start working on it. I want you to keep me posted of how things go. If you have questions along the way, feel free to give me a shout anytime. And then I'm going to put on my calendar too to check in with you in about 5 months. And then we're going to, if you've done the plan, we're going to update your credit report, and hopefully we're going to be looking at homes in about 6 months. Okay? Sound great? All right, cool. Well, I'm going to have my assistant reach out to you. We'll set up a time to get together to go over this plan with you soon. Okay? All right. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. We're going after it.